peace. That's like with anything in life. You can't expect to go to a job, not put in any effort and get paid. That's the same thing with this online space, guys. You have to put your content out. It has to convert well, but you're going to learn 1% every single day to get better at it. Manuela didn't just grow this overnight. Been doing this for 20 months now. I'll be almost a whole year, 2 years in this, okay? So if you guys are new, let me just give you a little introduction. Good morning, TikTok, or I'm sorry, good morning, YouTube. Good morning, TikTok. And let me make sure that we're up and running over here before I start this live. We're only going to do an hour today. So if you guys do have questions as I go through the information, just drop it in the chat. Don't be shy. I can't help you if you don't let me know what the problem is. Hey, Paul, what's going on? Hey, Simon, Utah, hello. Welcome, guys. If you're new to me, put a number 1 in the chat. If you are returning to me, put a number 2. Please double tap the screen. That shows TikTok that you're here. You're real. You're not bots, right? And this is not a grow live, guys. I'm not on here for grow lives. I'm not shouting anyone out. Only people I shout out are people who are my customers who need me to boost them up on their lives, right? Because they're doing the same thing, right? So I appreciate you being here. If you want to stick around and learn, please do so. If not, it's okay. I don't hate anybody. I love on people, okay? But I'm just being honest. I don't do grow lives here. That's not what this is about. So I'm going to get into it, guys. If you see my bio, you can see that what I do every day is I help other 9-to-5ers who are burnout, been laid off, and they're trying to make an income. They need to bring that income back in, or they want to replace the income. So for a lot of you, it's Monday, right? Do you like Mondays? Are you driving in your car right now to go to a job? Maybe it's a little late. You should have been to work already. But let's just put it out there, guys. Are you excited to go to work on Mondays? Like, I want to really, feel free to put it in the chat. Are you excited about your job? Right? You're excited? Okay, congratulations. Some people love their jobs. Most people don't, but they don't know what else to do. They know they've been conditioned. We all have. Got to go to a job. Okay, Sunday night's coming around. Man, I don't want to go to that job. I hear it all the time from one of my sons. I don't want to go to work tomorrow. I hear it all the time. I don't want to go to work tomorrow. It's like a Sunday night, right? We just had dinner or whatever. I don't want to go to work tomorrow. I hear it all the time. That's why I put that question out there. Are you excited about Mondays? Are you working? Let me know. Because I have a lot to talk about on this stuff. I've been there. Okay. So I help other 9-to-5ers find a way to make an income outside of their 9-to-5 grind. And I can speak on this because I was there 20 plus years. Okay. 20 plus years, a little background about me, 20 plus years in a corporate job. And I got laid off at the age of 52. I'm now 53. And when I came out of there, I didn't have a savings or retirement, no plan B, because why? In my mind, I'm thinking I'm gravy. I got this job. It's going good. We're going to do this thing till the day we die, pretty much, or whenever that is, 30, 40 years to retirement. That doesn't happen anymore. That doesn't happen anymore, guys. And that's why I share this, because I wish I had a plan B. I wish I had a plan B, guys. That's why I come live and I talk about it. That's why I share my content. That's what I've learned. Because if I would have known about this, what I'm in 20 plus years back, I wouldn't have never gotten into a job. Okay. And I share that to say is because now I'm happy. I'm excited to get up in the morning. I love what I do because I'm helping another person. I'm helping them get started in this online space. Okay. So I'm going to talk about that. The reason that I needed to do this was because if your bills are going to still come in, but if you're unemployed, you don't have any income. You can collect the unemployment, but it's only 300 and something a week. That's not going to last forever. And that's still not enough. So for me, what I learned was I needed to find another way fast to replace what I lost because I couldn't put it all on my husband. Okay. So what we found here is a blueprint that literally taught me step by step every single day how to make an income from my phone working a couple hours a day. And that's what we teach you in this program. That's what I teach other people how to do. Okay? So if that interests you, please do let me know down in the chat if you'd like to get more information. I'm going to be sharing more as we go through here. We're only going to keep this to an hour, guys. Hello, as Alba. How are you? All right. So that's what I share on my live. Crowson, how are you? Okay. I'm nobody special, guys. I just knew there was a better way outside of a job. I didn't want to get another job. I don't want to have that dreaded Sunday ready for the Monday blues. I don't want that. And I don't need it now. Because why? I took the time to invest in myself to learn some new skills. And these skills have paid off. I've been learning and earning. And that's what we talk about on my lives, okay? And in my content. If you guys want to be able to learn and earn from your phone in 2026, you're in the right place. Stick around and listen, okay? This is just an amazing time to get started in the digital space, guys. Now, some of you don't even know what that is, but I'm going to tell you. Digital anything is going to be a $1 trillion industry by the year 2033. It's where you want to be, guys. Right now, it's 1.3 billion. I don't know if you like stats, but I like to share them. Digital is anything online where you go and you see it on a website and you buy it, okay? In the instance of what I have, it literally is a non-physical product. It's digital, meaning it's an electronic form. And I teach people education. That's what this is. This is not a physical product, you know. I'm not selling a drink. I'm not selling anything like that. I'm promoting digital programs that teach you how to make money from your phone. Each of these programs is going to teach you how to make a level of income using your phone, working a couple hours a day. You can do this with a full-time job. You can do this full-time. I'm a full-time person doing this. This is what I do all day. But I only work 2 hours a day. That's why today I said I'm only going to go 1 hour on my live. This is part of my 2-hour workday. Sometimes I go 2. But I'm going to go only an hour today because I need to get on another call anyways. But we're going to break down the strategy that I use, okay? So literally, these programs are going to teach you the skills to be able to take your device, your phone that you currently are watching me on, work a couple hours a day. You're going to learn to create content. You're going to learn how to create content, 3 pieces of content a day on social media. And there's a little more to it, but for the most part, we do that every single day. If you go to my page, you're going to see 3 pieces of content a day. I post it. And on my posts, on my content, I'm putting relevant situations, real life struggle, what I've been through real quick, and how I've been able to make X, Y, and Z amount of income. And then what this has done for me, how it can help you. And if you want the details, you're going to ask me for the blueprint. You see, I don't chase people. I don't have to cold call, DM. I don't have to bug family and friends for this, okay? Literally, we're teaching you from these digital programs how to do the same thing, right? This is not, I don't know if anybody on my live even understands this, but I'm going to bring it up anyway. I don't know if you're familiar with affiliate marketing or network marketing. I don't know who my audience is on here right now. Maybe you don't even know what that stuff is. But I can tell you it's none of that, right? It's not something where you have to sell a bunch of products in your home. Melissa, do you know about the $900 program? I'm at the higher program. You do, ma'am. And if you don't, you could find the 900, because guess what? You could spend that on junk that you don't even use and that you're not even going to use again. That's the problem with the mindset. See, when I joined this back in 2024, I didn't have 900 physically, not on a credit card, not in my pocket because I got laid off. But I found a way to make it happen. I did it on a payment plan, Melissa, and you could do the same. And we have people that didn't have the income either to start it. Right? That's a terrible way to think. I'm glad I did this because why? Let me show you. When I started, I did it on a payment plan. I started my online business on a payment plan, friend, and it's paid me 1,000 cents. And you can do the same, Melissa. I'm no one special. I just learned the skills and implemented them, okay? If you can't see yourself doing this, Melissa, I don't know what to tell you. Why is that crazy if you can do this? That's my income. That's some of it. So your thinking is not in the right place, guys. Your thinking's not in the right place. Why would you not invest one time 900 to make this kind of income? Are you still working a job, Melissa? Let me know. If you're really bold enough to tell me, because I'm bold, I share stuff. Are you still working? If you're still working, that's the thing. A lot of people working still, they have a better advantage because they can invest their money from their job into starting a digital online business. But you're not going to tell me. You can DM me. We can have a conversation. I'm an open book. That mindset is a scarcity mindset because each and every one of you will spend that 900 on things you don't even bring in a profit to your home. We have people in this community who sold things to come up with 9. If it meant that you don't have to have an employer anymore, why wouldn't you? That's a bad mindset. And I'm bold to tell you, I have to be that kind of person. Because if I would have sat there saying that's too much money to start an online business or learn these skills, boy, oh boy, I'd still be broke. So it seems like you might have already went to my program to look at the page, or you're probably looking at other people's videos. I'm not other people. I come on here to share with the many, okay? I know what works. This program works, and I love it. And so if you want to learn about it, you're going to ask me for the blueprint details, okay? Hello, let's see what we got going on. How do you stop being delusional about life? I don't know about that. Even when I'm not. Okay, I'm not going to focus on chat today, all right? We're going to get into it. So literally, guys, I'm being taught by a multiple 7-figure mentor in the digital space they taught me how to build my own online business. That's what these programs do. They teach you on how to build an online business. But the part that's amazing is that the programs are already done. The product's already done for you. 5 digital programs. Each one of these programs is a different price point. Like Melissa was mentioning, she's talking about one of our higher programs. I invested, and now I'm at the highest program, which is $1,400. She's going to complain about that too, because that's too much money. If it meant for you to make thousands, wouldn't it be worth it? Can you guys hear me on YouTube? Hi, Goofia. How are you? Can you guys hear me on YouTube? Hopefully you can hear me and I don't got to start over. Let me put it on reduce interruptions, because I don't want to start my YouTube video over again. All right. So I'm not going to get into all of the why you shouldn't join this or why you should. I mean, I personally think you should join it because you're going to learn a lot of good skills that's going to allow you to build an income. Even if you have a day job, you can do this in the nooks and crannies of your day, okay? These are 5 digital programs that teach you everything about building an online business, making bank from your phone. If I didn't find this, like I said, I would still be trying to find a job. No jobs are coming for anybody. I can be honest with you. I have friends who are still looking for jobs. They can't find a job. So for me, I didn't want to get a job. I didn't want to deal with that headache. I'm not going to submit a bunch of resumes when I can make more here in a 2-hour day than an 8-hour day. That is the truth here, guys. Okay. So I'm going to share with you guys something. Bear with me. I might have to get off this live and go live again. Is anybody on my live here on TikTok today? Let me know. Are you still here? Because if not, I think I'm going to start over on TikTok. I don't feel like I'm going to chat. I don't want to chat with 0 people. Sometimes I got people coming in. Some people will hide they don't want to come in the room. I don't know if you're scared or what. I might have to go live later. I don't know if I got the right audience on here. Do I got the right audience on here? Hey, what's up? Inner Panic, how are you? What are the best courses we can do to make money? Well, I'm going to show it to you. Send, okay, hold on one second. I don't know about any other course or program but mine, because it's been working for me. I've got the mentorship from a multiple 7-figure earner here who teaches me every day. I bought extra coaching from someone who's already making 600K. I don't know about you. That sounds pretty good. And it's allowed me to make thousands with this program. So I'm going to go with the person who's making bank so I can learn from them. I don't know how y'all's mindset thinks, but that's how I think. Right here, Sen, I don't know what your whole name is. Sen, and what is it? I don't even know, but I'm going to pin this here. At any time, you guys can go and check out the details. You put your email in here. If you guys are on my live over on TikTok, you go to manuelavincent.com. You can hit this little button right here. That'll get you to the same details. We can have a conversation in my DM. I'll give you a voice clip. Give me a few minutes because it does build up in there. And I got to weed through the crazy stuff. Hello, Aunt TT, how are you? Or you could double tap here and get the information. I'm going to be talking to you guys how I've been able to not have to go get another job. I'm going to talk to you guys about how I don't got to get another job anymore. I didn't want to go back to that same system that failed me. I didn't want to lose more time with my family and my kids. So I had to find another means to do this, guys. And so what I came upon was a blueprint. And this blueprint taught me step by step every single day how to make an income from my phone. And that's what I teach. And that's what this program teaches you. So good morning, good evening, good afternoon, a bunch of people coming on in. Okay. I always tell my story in the beginning because I'm nobody special. I'm not perfect. Right? I just knew there had to be a better way outside of a job. I help other 9-to-5ers who are burnout, 9-to-5ers who are laid off. You want a better way? This is the way, because I've been doing it for the last 20 months. Okay? I've been able to make an income from my phone. Guys, you never know until you ask for the details and the information. Can I be honest with you? A lot of times people go past stuff. Let me put this up real quick. And then I'm going to drop it. I'm going to take it off the screen. Okay. I'm not the only one doing this though. We have other moms, stay-at-home moms, people that wanted a better life for themselves. So this is just a little reflection of what I've been able to do in this business. Again, I'm nobody special. I knew I had to learn the skills to do it though. Just like anything, your job requires you to learn a skill. So I didn't want to go back to another job. I had to find another way that was legal, ethical, not selling feet pics, not doing some crazy stuff. I didn't want to do home parties, no Avon, none of that stuff. I don't have to do that here. I get customers here that want these digital programs to learn the skills to make income from their phone. I got to be careful with words on TikTok. Hey, Amy, what's going on? Okay, let me take this down. Okay, so if you guys want to learn what I'm doing, I talk about it a little bit on my lives and I share with you in my content, but this is what we have. You're going to get a free blueprint and that's going to break down. I don't even have to do any more talking, to be honest. When you go here, you're going to watch a couple videos. You're going to get a free blueprint. Check your spam folder promotion. Get it out of there. Take a look at it. It's going to talk about this done for you digital program. This business that's done for you. It's a business in a box. Has everything you need in it. The tools, the mentorship, a community. We just hit 59,000 members in our community. That's daily customers that we're getting in this community. Because they know there is no way outside of a 9-to-5 besides this to make a good income. And a lot of you are probably not even making a good income. I was struggling when I worked. Then I got laid off. That put a more hardship on me. I didn't have enough money coming in to take care of the things in my household with a husband who's been working 2 jobs, right? That's not a pity party. That's just stating the facts. When you have a husband who's working 2 jobs, you're still working a job and you still can't make it in the world. You can't make it to take care of your kids. There's a problem there. It's called reevaluate your situation. Well, they took that away from me, so I didn't have to worry about quitting. They took my job from me. So that made me rethink what I was doing. And I found this by God's grace. I found this online and I said, let me take a look at it. Hello, Sharp. And I want to see hello, Amy. I want to see what this is all about. I took that time to ask the person for information. That's all it is. Literally. If you can't get information for free and look at it, then there's already a problem there that you're not able to follow instructions. So that's why I tell you, just go to get the free blueprint. That's my name. It's up in the bio. You can DM me right here with this little orange button on TikTok. And I'm happy to give you a voice clip, It's me. I'm real. I'm here. And I never disappear, guys. I'm not a one and done. I've been doing this for 20 months and I come live every day, okay, to share it. So I'm not going to go through this whole process because I don't want to bore you guys, but this is literally my 2-hour workday right here. This bulk. What helps me to get the sales without talking to anybody is this little automated system that comes with the program. Everything's built here for you. You just have to have the ability to be coachable, consistent, not think that this is a fly by night thing. You know, I'm going to immediately come in this and I'm going to make bank, right? You can't have that mindset. It won't work for you if you think that way, right? But I'm going to tell you honestly, because I needed this so bad, I didn't want to go back to another job. I was able to recoup my investment like that lady, Miss Melissa, was on here judging. Talking about 900 is too much. That's too much to make thousands? Are you guys kidding me? I don't know where your mindset is, to be honest with you. 900, you could easily put that down on something that doesn't bring you a profit. Your television on your wall is much more than that, to be honest. I'm sure it is. Cell phone in your hand is much more than that. But you're so quick to judge something that's going to teach you skills that no employer can take away from you. That's what I found here. I didn't want to go back to another job. I don't got to worry about government shutdowns. I don't got to worry about any recession. This is a recession and a rejection-free business that I'm part of. Hey, Naomi, how's it going? If I miss you guys in the chat, I apologize. I need to get through my live. I'm only going to be on my live for an hour, guys. I'm not going to do 2 anymore because I need to really make sure I'm hitting the right audience, that you're not being silly in my chat, and you really want to learn these skills. Okay, I'm immediately blocking any negativity and I'm moving on. Okay, got to get strict with that kind of stuff because I need the right people to come to my program. I'm not going to address any silly things. I don't have patience for that. I know what I found back in 2024 to be able to bring an income into my household. You don't have to believe it, but I'm sharing it with you for you to take a look at it. Okay, free information today. Again, I'm going to drop the blueprint. You can take a look if you like. Okay. So I only work 2 hours a day. And some of you are like, how is that possible? How is that possible? How is that possible to work 2 hours a day? Well, it's possible because the program, the person who created the program literally created this business to be a structurized 2 hours a day. Meaning if you had a job, you can do this in the nooks and crannies of your day as well, right? You can do this around any part of your day. I happen to be home all day. So when I get up, the first thing I do is create a piece of content. This right here can be repurposed as a piece of content. My lives on here can be repurposed as a piece of content, guys, right? This live. I use automation to help me to create other content from a piece of content, like a live video, guys. That's what you're going to learn in this program, okay? So what happens is you're going to be taught how to use your time constructively, meaning you're not going to be scrolling on here looking at Epstein files and all this nonsense that I don't care about. We're going to teach you how to stop focusing on the crazy stuff out here. That's the distractions of the world. You guys need to be focused on building an income, leaving a legacy for your family, so that if something does bad happen out there in the world, it doesn't affect you and your family financially. You guys are so worried about this and that and all this silly stuff out here on the internet. Stop doing that. I don't even know half the stuff that's going on unless my kid tells me. I don't look at that stuff. Why? It's feeding you the wrong information. It's all fake news anyways. I don't like news. I focus on my business, getting that bag up. That's what you guys need to be focusing on. If you're not getting the bag up, let's talk. Let's talk real. What's going on? What's going on? Is it MC? How are ya? Y'all want to get your bag up? Yes or yes in the chat. Do you want to get your bag up? Are you not making enough money on your job? Do you want to replace your job? Like, that's the people I help. I always tell you, I'm nobody special to you, but I am in the eyes of God. And he has more for us than just working a job to the day we die. That's where y'all are falling short. There's more to life to do that. We must be helping people, definitely. And I found another way to help. I used to be in HR. That was my way of helping. I would talk to employees. I'd help them out, break things down for them. I don't miss that. I like what I do now because I'm able to help people. Hi, Anderson. I'm able to help other people. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. I'm here to help people find a way out of their job. I love what I do now because I hated working. I hated working, not because I was lazy. I didn't like the politics behind it. I didn't like to feel enslaved to somebody else when I'm bringing in pennies with 2 degrees, being underpaid and undervalued. Are you feeling that way? I like to ask questions on my live. Are you feeling that way? Are you feeling that way? Like you're underpaid and undervalued, like you've done all kinds of stuff. You're not getting ahead. You're waiting for that 3% raise that's barely anything. Like those are the people that I want to talk to. Again, this is not for everybody. I'm real and raw about it. I come live to talk about what I went through and then how this program's changed my life. But you got to be willing to invest in yourself. This is not crypto or none of that nonsense. It's digital skills, education that's going to teach you how to use these platforms, your phone, couple hours a day to bring in real income. Because you're sharing your story. You're being impactful to another person who's having the same struggles. That's what I do every day. And I like it. I don't mind it. It doesn't embarrass me. I don't live in a huge mansion. I'm in an apartment. I don't care to share. I don't care if I share that, right? Because I want you to know I'm not a millionaire yet. I aspire to be that because I'm following a millionaire mentor. I'm following another coach who's already hit 600K. I'm in a program that teaches you how to make 30K in the next 90 days. If that's something you want to learn, you're in the right place because that's what I've been learning for the last 20 months, right? I don't share income to brag. I don't. I always share a little bit because I want you to know it works. Hold on one second. Let me show you. I don't know who's on here. I don't know. I don't keep score of numbers, people on here. If you're on here, great. If you're not, it's okay too. If I talk to myself the rest of the day, that's okay. Let me not do this one. Hold on one second. Let me find the other one. Hold on, guys. I have a better breakdown of this. Okay, here we go. Let me move this down. And guys, if you're on here, I don't want to be on here 2 hours a day. I can't. I got things I got to do. How do you, I hate job. You love business, Muhammad? Okay, so you know what's funny, Muhammad? I get that question a lot. The best way for me to explain it real quickly, well, first and foremost, if you go to the blueprint, it will break it down for you. I just dropped my website. What I promote are digital programs. So if you're saying, let me see your comment. You said, what type of digital thing? So Mohammed, do you know that everything, like, let me give you an example of a digital. A digital product is something that you can't feel. It's not tangible. It's not a healthy drink. I want to break this down in layman's terms. This is a product that you would buy on, someone's website, perhaps, if they're selling a product that's a healthy drink, okay? That's not what this digital is. Digital is an electronic form. So let's talk about education. That's what I'm selling. I'm selling 5 digital done-for-you programs. That's the product. I didn't have to create them. They were created by the owner of this business. The owner, the person who created these 5 digital programs, she created them based on her experience with them. Okay? So what you're getting is does that make sense? It's not a physical, it's a digital. So when you buy one of the digital programs, it's literally transferring from my computer to yours. You're going to get a whole full program. You're going to get a community with 59,000 people in it, all doing the same because they knew there was a better way. You have the mentorship. You need that. You need someone to guide you. I pay for extra coaching out of my earnings. And I'm able to make I don't even think I showed you. Look, Muhammad, this is some of my income. I can't show all of it. I'm sharing some of it because documentation beats conversation, as they say. But that's what I've been able to do because I found these digital programs and I have the resale rights to them. I don't want to get over y'all's head because I don't know if you even know what that means. All I know is that these programs were created by a multiple seven-figure mentor, and she's taught us how to resell them without selling them, if that makes sense, without pitching people. I send people to that blueprint. I've dropped it in this chat several times. You go there, you're going to see what this is all about. You're going to pick one of your programs and you're going to get started. You're going to start learning how to make bank from your phone, guys. That's what these do. I didn't want to go get another job, right? Yeah, you can get books now online. Mohammed, you got the right fact right there. That's a digital form. You're so right. That's a good way. Next time I'm going to say it just like that. It's so hard to explain this sometimes. If you guys have an iPad or one of those Amazon, is it the Nook? I don't even know what it's called. You can download a book, the ebooks, and you can read them from your iPad or your computer. That's the same thing with these programs. They're all digital. So when you buy it, whatever one you come in at, it's going to be on your laptop, on your phone. You can access it at any time. And it comes fully loaded with all kinds of learning, education to teach you how to make an income, right? Well, the best part is each of these programs has a different price tag on it. So you're probably saying, how do you make 100% profit? How was Manuela able to make $900 days, right? Well, that's the great part. When I started this program, I started at the $900 program. Miss Melissa was on here earlier. She's probably not even here anymore because she didn't like what I had to say. She didn't like what I had to say. Because in my mind, I'm an investor. I got a lot of return from my one-time $900. And that's what you do here. You will buy a program, whatever one you want to buy. And that's what you have the opportunity to make up to here. So when I came into this back in 2024, I bought the highest program at the time. It was $900. It's called the Legacy Builder, right? I'm going to go right into the programs now, guys, because I said I don't want to spend 2 hours on my lives. I'm not doing that anymore, okay? We're going to get into the programs. Anybody want to hear the programs right now? If not, I can get off the live. I don't really care either way, because when I give you the blueprint, guys, again, you guys probably didn't even catch that. So I have a 1400 one that's lucrative. Mohammed, take a look at my website. You can literally see what each one is going to give you as far as education, and that's the earning on that one. My friend, you can earn 1400 in with one customer. Like, how could that help you? That's why I say that's lucrative. I mean, people ask me that all the time. I'm being honest with you. We didn't have that when I started. We upgraded. We had another program. And I'll explain it to you in a minute. But if you guys want to see what I'm talking about, go to manuelavincent.com. Put your email address in. Check your spam folder, promotion folder. Look at the information, okay? Because I'm not going to be on here past an hour. So let me talk about these programs. The top program we have is $1,400, okay? You can do any of these on a payment plan, a PP plan. I have Afterpay or Klarna, so don't come at me saying you can't afford it, because you will put that money on the dumbest things ever, but you won't invest one time in your education to get you a profit coming in. That's the funny thing. I speak to many people every day, and they're like, well, that's a lot. Is that a lot to get thousands back? I think not. That's a good investment. And I'm learning and I'm earning here immediately. I earned my investment back in 1 week. When I started at the $900 program that lady didn't like me saying, I earned my investment back in a week. Why? Not luck. Because I followed what the mentor was telling me. She said, say this, post this 3 times a day. You're going to implement this into your strategy. And that's what happened. It's not like I had luck, guys. I'm nobody special. My followings were low. I didn't have as many followings as I have now because I built up over 20 months. But I consistently still watch her. Right now, we're doing a 90-day challenge, Muhammad. You don't work for anybody. You're working for yourself. But the lady who created the 5 programs, she's the one who created them. You don't work for her. When you make a $900 sale, a $1,400 sale, that is yours. You set up PayPal. You set up PayPal, Afterpay, or what is the other one? Stripe. Those are your payment portals. And there's more back there. And whenever some customer wants to buy it, Mohammed, if you decided you want to buy the 1400 or the 900, whatever one you feel that you want to do, that comes right to me. She doesn't get a dime of it. She literally gave us the master resale rights to it. We don't split commissions here. That's why I didn't want to do affiliate marketing or network marketing. All of those, you have to share your profits. With this, she says you promote the 5 done for you digital programs. She's literally putting her own money in to our community to provide us with the support we need when we have questions. That's where her money is going. Now, one point I do want to make is, you're probably saying, how is she able to keep the community running outside of her own income? Well, each of us, when you buy your digital program, whichever one you come into, I'm not even done talking about them yet, you got to pay for your website fee because your websites are created by them. They have a tech team who creates it. So whichever one you come in at, you pay for a one-time website fee. The lower programs are $39. The highest is $69. Go to ManuelaVincent.com. It's a digital business. You don't know about digital? That'll explain digital. Digital is like my friend Mohammed said. You know what an ebook is? If you go to Amazon, you can download a digital book. That's what these are. They're digital programs that teach you how to make an income from your phone. If you don't want to resell what we have, you can create your own product or service. The concept is still there. The way we market this, yes, Pablo, are you from South Africa? Are you from South Africa? I know there's certain places in Africa. I don't know if you are able to do it, but we've already created 29, I think it's almost 30 self-made millionaires in South Africa. So I'm not sure what area of Africa you're from, but this is global. This is a global business that can be done anywhere. And the reason it's like that is because it is digital. It's not a physical product. There's no license restrictions. There's no inventory with this. There's no overhead with this. It's a clear buy the program, get in here, resell the program, 100% profit. Straightforward. Okay. There's 5. Mohammed, can you go to the website and check it out? I'm going to get into the details real quick. So the first program, Mohammed, the product is the digital program, is $1,400. If you want to make $1,400 paydays with these programs, that's the one you got to buy. I'm going to get right to it. I'm doing great, JJ. How are you? $1,400 programs gives you 10 income streams. If you want to get 10, nowadays, 1 income stream is not enough. If you want 10 income streams, that program is for you. That's allowing me to have multiple streams of income, okay? 10 income streams, 5 in English, 5 in Spanish. Doesn't matter if you speak Spanish. Somebody might come to your website and they want to get the Spanish versions. Most people that I have come for the English versions, but you want to give options. So that program, literally, if you take $1,400 a day, let's just go high with it. $1,400 a day times 365 is $511K a year. Could that help you guys? And let's just break it down even more. Let's just break it down anymore. I like to show numbers, right? You can build a 6-figure income with this $1,400 program by selling 6 customers a month. How would that sound for you? How easy is that? I've been doing multiple 900s for a long time. Yeah, I'm going over the programs now. If you want to learn how to make 6 figures in 2026, reselling 6 digital programs at $1,400, boom, there you go. That's $8,000 a month. 1,400 times 6 customers this month, next month, let's start fresh, is $8,000 a month. Could that help you? You take that times 12, that is your 6-figure income. I don't know if you can see that. I have a little calculator, $100,800. That's how, when we teach you the strategies, it's super simple. It is good. It is good. I never made 6 figures in my job, Mohammed. This is wonderful, okay? That's what that $1,400 program does, and we have it on payment plans. If you're in the United States, then you can do the payment plan. If you're not, you can't do the payment plans. That's how I get a lot of my customers, because they need this and they want it. Okay, the next program is 900 bucks, Muhammad. I said I started with that until this came along, and then I upgraded. The $900 program is $328K a year. That gives you 4 income streams, because you get that program plus the ones beneath it. Value. That's $1,900 in value. The first program I mentioned is $6,600 in value of learning and education. You're going to learn AI, advanced AI, how to do affiliate marketing if you want to. You're going to learn how to get brand deals from top brands. Like, the list goes on, right? Are you able to access the link, Mohammed? If you guys can't access it, type it into your browser. Type it into your browser. If you can't click the link, then it's something on your phone or you're in, because it works perfectly for a lot of people. I get leads every day, guys. It's nothing. It's on your end. So you might have to just type it in as www.manuelavincent.com into your browser after you get off the live, if you can't do it right now. Okay? Type it in, guys. That's how it works if you can't click it on your phone. That website, when I click that website, it takes me right to this. Look, let me show you. Ow. My bad. My bad. Sorry. What part did you miss? Sorry, I hit the button by accident. Thank you. Thank you. Muhammad, thank you. So I always tell people this. I was repeating myself. Can you hear me now, Muhammad? Yes? And everybody hear me now? Okay, but you can hear me now, right? Yes? Hi, Vard. How are you? I didn't say too much. I was talking about the difference in the programs. If you were to come in, I told you before, at the $1,400 program, times 6, that's $8,400 a month. Times 12, that's a 6-figure income, guys. Okay, that's why I upgraded. I want the big money. If you start with the 9, and you have to get 12 customers to hit 10K a month times 12, that's going to give you 129.6. Like, they're both going to get you there. One's going to get you there faster. That's what I tell everybody. You got to pick the one that makes more sense for you financially, and whatever your income goals are, or whatever your other goals are, right? I want to get there faster. Okay? So you got to look at the programs side by side, use the calculator, weigh out what your income goals are, write it down. That's how you do this. Okay, I just want to share that with you. And so 900, you get 4 income streams. The next program is 600 bucks. All of these are one-time fees, by the way, guys. One-time fees, you don't pay anything after that. It's one time, no subscriptions. $600 program is going to give you 3 income streams. If your goal is to make 600 per week, per day, per month, whatever your goal is, I don't know what it is, that's the program you can start at. The next program is 300 bucks. $300 is this program, and that's called the Passive Daily Blueprint. If you want to make $300 days, weeks, months, that's the one you're going to buy. And then the last program is 100 bucks. Yes, it's the Legacy Builder. It's the Legacy. Oh, let me see. Can I see your profile? Are you in this program, Baba? Are you in this program already? Are you in the Legacy Builder? Are you in the Legacy Builder? I'm just wondering because your comment. I have to look at that kind of stuff. There's always a chance to fail. I can't guarantee your success. When I bought this, I didn't go and ask them. Sometimes you guys ask questions that don't make any sense. When I saw this, I knew I needed this. I didn't sit there and ask a million questions. You guys get in the thick of the weeds of things. When you have the failure mindset, you're already setting yourself up to fail. You shouldn't even come out the gate thinking that stuff. So I don't even answer those kind of questions. I didn't fail. I've been gaining here. Every day I get 1% better in this. Thank you for sharing my live. I appreciate you. There is no failure. The only failure would be you not implementing the strategies. Let's just be basic here. When you get your program, right? It's an investment. You're investing in your education in the digital space to learn some skills and also earn. The only failure you're going to have is if you don't do anything with it, Mohammed. I can't give you a success rate or a failure rate. But your mindset, just because you ask that question, means that you're not there yet. Because with anything you invest in, there's always a risk of you not making a sale with this if you don't do anything with it. You have to do something with it. You have to implement the strategies every single day that are in the program. Okay? Does that make sense to everybody? Like, it's a program that's teaching you skills, but you also have the opportunity to earn from it. Mohammed, if you started the program, I would go out on my social media and I would share, hey, guys, I just did a thing. I wanted to be able to make income from home. I didn't want to go back to a job again. So I found a program that taught me skills in the digital space. And now I'm able to learn and earn at the same time. I've been able to use my cell phone working a couple hours a day. That's what you would share. And you could even, when you're learning the stuff, you can even talk about what you learn. I didn't know automation existed. Automation does the work for me while I'm on my content, creating content with my family. That's what you're going to do, Mohammed. But your mindset is already thinking failure, so you're going to fail. You can't do that. That's not how you do work. That's not how the business works. I didn't think that when I came in here. I saw the proof that it works. I got started with my program. I implemented the strategies. And you're coming in at the best time, Mohammed. Whether you come in or not, we're doing a 90-day challenge run right now. So every 90 days, our mentor gives us a 90-day challenge. She literally drops a daily video every single day. She records it that morning. And then she tells you what you need to be doing for the day. Okay? I'm gonna end with this soon because I got to get on my live. 1 second. Let me show you this real quick. You see this? This is in our community, and this is the video for today. We're on day 6. 90 days of lesson from a multiple 7-figure earner. Every single day you're gonna get a video like this. This is a 11-minute video. Some are 5, some are 4. She's telling you every day what you need to do. She's giving you worksheets to help you with your content. Right? Hello, how are you over here on TikTok? guidance. I can't even go into depth on this. I'm just telling you, that's the kind of mentorship you get. Okay. You got a community of 59,000 members. That's customers that we brought in. And then every day, like right now, I'm about to get on a legacy builder call. This is a legacy builder call. Okay. This is with this millionaire mentor, this lady, Michelle O'Neill. She's the one who created the programs. You asked me that earlier. She's a multiple 7-figure earner. She got her first 6 figures in this following that $600 program. She created it herself. And that's why she told us to resell these, because they work. Okay. You just got to come in with the mindset you're going to do it and stop doubting you're already self-sabotaging yourself when you think like that. That's the problem. And that's why I like to share it. Okay. Let me see. But this is what you learn every day. We got wins in the community. Okay. Someone just made 1,400 this Monday. That's a South African rand money, by the way. They just made 1,400 this morning on a Monday. How would you like to wake up to that? $1,400 payday for a couple hours of work. How would you like it? I'm showing proof from our community right now, live. We just hit 59,000 members. Like, this is all coming in. $700 day, $900 day, $900 day, She said this lady right here was a door dasher. Now she's doing this full time. Right? I could go on and on. I can't stay on here long, guys. It's nothing better than this outside of a job, friend. If you guys want to go and try to risk your money on trading, you can do that. You guys, that's a higher risk than this, Mohammed, because you're throwing your money away for a chance that you could get more money when you trade. Didn't want to do that. Didn't want to sell my feet pics. Didn't want to get into any home party stuff. So outside of that, guys, there's so many ways to make income online. But when you don't know where to go, that's why it's people like me trying to share it with you so you know it works, number one. And it's simple to do. 2 hours a day. We're going to teach you how to create the right content to attract people to come and get your programs from you. You're not chasing people. You're not DMing people. It's none of that. You're not cold calling people. So, Mohammed, I'm going to end with this. If you want to get started, what are you waiting on? Anybody else watching me? What are you waiting on? You're going to keep watching me make the income? That's not going to help your pocket. You got to take a look at the information. I sent it to you. Mohammed, it's there. Go to the website. Check it out. Okay? Right here. This is the program. Everything here. Guys on TikTok, ManuelaVincent.com. Go check it out. Get your free blueprint. We're doing a free webinar tonight too. I didn't even mention that. We're going to have a free webinar. Mohammed, okay, put your email address into the website. Look for the blueprint. We're doing a free webinar tonight. That webinar, I don't know if you're on the East Coast, West Coast. It's 7 p.m. Central Time. That's 8 p.m. Eastern. You can get all the breakdown from the lady who created it. She's going to be on there talking about it. If you want that detail, get in my inbox. Put your email address in there. Those webinars are life-changing. So many people have breakthroughs on those. Okay? Get in there. I hope to see you guys there. And I will talk to you guys again tomorrow. Thanks, Mohammed, for being on. I appreciate it. 8 p.m. So put your email on there. Yeah. Does it look like I'm a woman? Yeah. Yeah. Put your email address in there, Mohammed. I don't know if you've been in there yet. Make sure you put your email. Check your spam folder, your promotion folder. Make sure you get that blueprint out. And then today, right before the webinar, 30 minutes, I'm going to send you an email, Mohammed. Everybody who's on my list, I send them an email with the details to join, the webinar. 8 p.m. Be there, okay? I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a blessed day. Happy Monday, guys. Thank you.